Hi everyone, thanks so much for coming to date night at SUMA. And now that you're at home and you have your art kits, I am here to walk you through how to do all the different art activities inside. The first thing we're going to do is these cute little origami hearts. So these are great because it reminded me a lot of passing notes in middle school, like how if you could fold up your paper into a cool shape like a heart or a little envelope, like top tier, legend. So we're going to do that today, and you are also welcome because the origami paper you have is blank on one side to write a love note and then fold it up and send it, and you can reclaim that middle school legend status. So you're going to start with your origami paper. You're actually going to start with the white side up. You want to be folding always so that the white side is inside. That way you have a colored heart. If you fold with the colored side inside, you're going to have a white heart, which is, if that's what you want, that's what you want. So we're going to start very simply with horizontal and vertical folds, since we're talking about middle school, hot dog and hamburger folds. And a good rule of thumb with origami is you want to make sure that all of your creases are pretty well made. So even after you fold the paper, running over it again with your fingernail or with another object to just kind of reinforce that crease is going to be helpful down the road. So you make your crease, run down it again just to make sure it's very much a crease. So now your paper should be able to be divided into 4 quarters evenly like this. Flip it over so you're looking at the color side, so we can again fold the white side in. You take one edge of it and you're gonna fold it up into that middle crease. Not all the way up, but just up into the middle. Now you're gonna flip it over, like so. And you're actually going to bring these bottom corners up into the center until they hit that center line and crease down like this so you have this nice diagonal. You're gonna do this on both sides. All right, so now you can flip it over once more. Now that we're here, we have this cute little pocket. We're going to keep that pointed towards our bodies. We're going to bring this corner and we're going to fold it into the center crease that you can see. Just like that. You're going to do the same thing on the other side. Fold it into the center crease. Try and make sure things line up. You don't want it to be too wonky. Try and keep things on straight lines. So now you should have a shape like a little house almost. Little upside down house. Now you're going to bring these top corners here and you're going to fold these down again to the center. So it's going to give you almost like a little football looking shape. All right, so now you have your little football. At this point, this is the trickiest step. You're going to bring this top corner, and you're going to try and fold it down, not quite to the bottom corner. So you don't want them to line up exactly. You want to keep it right about there when you squash it down. Now, because of all the other folds you've made, it's not going to fold nicely. So you're going to try and put your fingers in between here. You don't want this part to fold down in half. That's not what you want. So you're going to fold this down, and you're only going to push down on this bottom half on the white part almost. So you're only going to fold down this white part. This overlapping fold should still be kind of sticking up. Same thing on this side. Make it so it's still popping up like this. So you should have it just popping out. Now what we're going to do to make this lie flat is we're going to kind of push down on the middle so that it becomes a triangle as opposed to a cone. Line up that little crease in the middle with this new crease you've made and fold down. Same thing on this side. Line up your creases as best you can. If you don't line them up exactly, that's fine. It's not going to be a problem. So now you're going to take this corner and you're actually going to fit it into this little pocket we made earlier. Like so. And it should fit nice and easy because you didn't fold it down all the way. These are our last 2 steps. You're going to have a heart real soon. Take these corners, these white ones, and fold them down just to the edge of this white crease. So you're going to bring it down to the center. Like so. You should have a little bit of a white gap right there. If you don't, that's okay. It's not an issue. We're going to fix it in the next step if you don't. So it should look something like that. Then you're gonna take this middle piece where the white part is, this little plateau, and fold it down again to the white crease that you made earlier. And fold it down. Same thing on both sides. So this is the back side of your heart. When you flip it over, boom! Low love note, ready to go. And that is how you make an origami heart. Now, if you choose to do it with the pattern paper that's included in your kit, I recommend starting with the plain colored paper first because it's easier to see your creases and easier to see where you're going. Once you feel comfortable, by all means try it with the pattern paper. Again, it's white on the inside, so you can still write notes on it, and actually you won't be able to see it through the paper at all. Just when you fold this, it is a little bit thicker of a paper, so it might take a little bit of extra strength or dexterity to make sure it gets in there nice and clean. But you can do them with both the patterned and the plain paper, and it'll be really cute. And that is how you make an origami heart.